Dr. Kory here. Today is Thursday. It's almost the weekend. It's going to be a beautiful next couple days. I think we might head out and do a little camping. Anyway, today's topic, per Michelle's request, is we're going to talk about inflammation. Okay, so, and that's a good topic because obviously that's something that is probably one of the leading causes of the chronic disease epidemic we're seeing in the United States. So let's do probably a 4 to 5 little series of inflammation. Where does it come from? How do we fix it? All of that. But first video is going to be what kind of what is inflammation? And here's the thing: inflammation a lot of times is looked as a bad thing. Okay, so when you think of inflammation, we automatically think of bad. But to be honest, inflammation is actually a positive thing to the body. Okay, so I don't want you to get confused with this, but when inflammation does its job, when the body does its job, any kind of virus, any kind of injury, you strain your neck, anything like that, you eat certain bad foods, the body is going to bring in a defense mechanism, okay? And that defense mechanism consists of a couple of different things, but it's AKA inflammation. So it'll bring in, white blood cell count increases, and it brings in some killers, so some things to kind of attack and kill the invading problem, okay? And it also is going to bring in things called cytokines, proteins called cytokines, and they do a lot of different signalers in the body, but just kind of help the body understand that we have an inflammatory process going on. So inflammation, like I said, is actually a positive thing. The issue that we run into is, and this is where our health, the reason our health is at its decline, is chronic. Okay, the word chronic, it's with anything, chronic insulin, chronic glucose, chronic allergens, chronic inflammatory foods, all that chronic overuse confuses the body, and the body's not quite set up for that. So what happens is, when you put chronic inflammation in the body, all of a sudden now you've got some powerful weapons that are backfiring on you, and that backfire causes diabetes, causes cancer, causes the big killers, and eventually causes death. So the next couple of videos will explain kind of where does it come from, and what we can do to protect ourselves from chronic inflammation, because that is a very important thing. So stay tuned.